Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Cindy Jane Ramos, and I am with my partner, Kathleen Escobar, and we would like to welcome you to our business named Kaon na Tanan. Sa isang upo mo lang, matitikman mo ang sarap ng Pilipinas. This presentation includes the introduction, background of the plan, objectives, target market, marketing strategies, timetable, budget, and lastly, summary. To formally start this presentation of us, please welcome my partner Kathleen to discuss to you the current situation of the company.
Good day everyone, I am Kathleen Escobar. Our business is Kaon na Tanan. Although there are different restaurants that are on trends right now, Filipino restaurants still the best for everyone. That's why me and my partner decided to make our business a Filipino restaurant, and that is Kaon na Tanan. It offers a delicious delicacies of the Philippines. Current situation of the company. Kaon na Tanan is a dine-in and takeout restaurant that offers delicious delicacies, and all the Filipino famous dish are freshly cooked and served. The distribution and selling of the product is personal and through online. It is located at Lumang Bayan, Calapan City, Oriental Mindoro, near Centro Mall. And the form of ownership of this business is partnership. And when it comes to the whole team of the restaurant, it is made up of native and natural materials which represent the Filipino culture.
Now let's go to the environmental factors of the business. First, let's start with the economic factors. COVID-19 pandemic as the economic factor has a great impact on the Kaon na Tanan sales or overall performance. The worldwide combat against coronavirus provides many challenges for the company, such as inflation that refers to the rise of a product's price. The prices for the ingredients are affected because of the low production and the difficulty of transferring the products due to government health protocols. Government activities and government's obligation is to keep the safety of its countrymen. The Philippine government introduced many regulations and health protocols to be followed, making it difficult for the materials to be delivered. As we all know, COVID-19 pandemic is still happening and there's still a lot of government protocols that we need to follow, making it more difficult to transfer the goods here in Mindoro. And it will not benefit the business at all because there might be a sudden rise of price when it comes to our products, or what they called inflation. And it would not favor the customers because they might find it not affordable and too pricey. Now let's go to the political legal. To ensure the legality of the business, Kaon na Tanan is required to follow political restrictions and laws which affect the restaurant. Political legal factors that affect the company are the business security laws that mandate the business to register itself and its employees to secure the company and its workforce. Next is taxation laws that require the company to pay its tax based on the amount of revenue earned. Political legal affects the business in a way that we need to pay based on the amount of revenue we earned. By means, an increase in tax affects the company's earnings and liability. Taxation laws, for example, we earn 400,000 a month and we still need to pay tax pa. We have to budget all over again our money just to pay all the expenses of the business. Next is sociocultural. Sociocultural affects the business based on consumer behavior, values, and beliefs. Sociocultural beliefs affecting the company are the customer preferences that are commonly affected by the quality and affordability of the price. Since a lot of ingredients are needed in producing the product, some of the raw materials need to undergo delivery, and the pandemic made the process very costly. The fair price of the products might be expensive for the consumer's view. Technology makes everything easy. We can also save money as different technologies are used by Kaon at Tanan for convenience in production and promotion in a budget-saving way. The different technologies include social media platforms that can lessen the cost for the promotion as a way to reach the customers, like creating official social media accounts of Kaon at Tanan. Technologies really help a lot of business nowadays. Like for example, you have a modern refrigerator. If you still have left ingredients, you can store them in your refrigerator and use it for the next day's production. Budget saving way, right? Competitive analysis. There's a lot of restaurants near Central Mall or Lumang Bayan, but it is usually, fast food. McDonald's, Jollibee, Mang Inasal, Greenwich, and Korean restaurants like UKB or Samgyeopsal, and our main competitor, Auntie Lola's. But not all Filipino dishes are available. Kaon at Tanan offers a variety of choices when it comes to Filipino foods that other restaurants don't have. Although Korean restaurants are on trend right now, Filipino will always be a Filipino. It only means that they will still look for those dishes and delicacies that only Filipinos have. The taste of love, the smell that makes you hungry, and the smell of satisfaction when you taste it. That is what other restaurants don't have. The fact that it is freshly cooked and made with nutritious foods is a big advantage against nearby fast food chains. Why would you eat to a fast food chain when there is an available healthy restaurant nearby? We are experiencing pandemic right now, and many people want to become healthier during this time. And Kaon at Tanan is the perfect restaurant for you.
Market trends. The first one is Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi for every customers for them to continue their class and work by enjoying the food they ordered. The next is Budol Pipe, which is perfect for a big families who wants to celebrate birthdays, anniversary, Thanksgiving, which a lot of Filipino loves. And the third is the Only Rice. Filipino love Only Rice, and the business have that in every meal. And the last one is the Instaworthy. Kaon at Tanan have that Instagrammable Filipino-style restaurant that the customer will surely love. Market potential. The owners of the business make sure that they develop and create new dishes and delicacies inspired by the Filipino food for the customers to enjoy, and improve design of the material used in the restaurant to make it more likely and natural and very Filipino. And it provides a comfier and inviting environment at the shop for them to feel that they really at home.
The last one for the introduction is the marketing research findings. The market needs and wants a change from time to time based upon their preferences and experiences. To keep the business in industry, it needs to maintain an intimate relationship with the consumers and customers. In the growing demand for restaurants in the locality, the market standard and satisfaction also rose. Based upon the research made, the findings show the basic needs and wants of the customers in a restaurant. The first thing on the research findings is hospitality. They want a staff that greets the customer as they enter the restaurant so that they will feel welcome. Like, hello po, magandang buhay, something like that. The consumers want to take their orders with a smile on their face and feel valued by the whole staff. Next one is a clean environment. A clean environment is very important to customers, like clean plates, spoons, glasses, chairs, floors, restrooms, and even the kitchen, because it is related to the health of the customers and also to avoid the contamination of the food. Next, hiring a good chef who is really good in his or her job. The first thing that the customers will remember about your restaurant is your food. So you have to make sure that it really tastes good. Next, timely service. The first reason why a customer visits your restaurant is because they are hungry. That is why timely service is very important. Property needs analysis. The location of Kaon Tanan is at Lumang Bayan, Calapan City, Oriental Mindoro. The business owners decided to build the restaurant around this area because there are a lot of people who visit this place because of nearby malls, subdivisions, hotels, shops, and few government establishments. The building around the area would be a big help for the business to gain profit. The visitors and employees working in this area can try the products of Kaon Tanan. Added to this, the business doesn't have a specific age for the target market. It only means that even the men and women of all ages are welcome. As long as you can pay for your orders, the restaurant is always ready to serve you.
Strengths of Kaon Tanan. It is the only Filipino-themed restaurant in the area. Good pricing is one of the reasons why customers keep coming back. Big discount and lot of freebies. A large variety of Filipino dish and desserts. Menu items listed, companion pictures. Have a VIP place for private dining. And free Wi-Fi for the students and workers who need free internet. Weaknesses of Kaon Tanan. It is surrounded with the famous restaurant and fast food chains like McDonald's, Mang Inasal, and Auntie Lola's. And it is new to the industry and not all possible customers know our restaurant. And the competitors have a lot of branches that provide the same service like ours and a lot of carinderias in the city. Facilities of Kaon Tanan. It offers Wi-Fi. Most customers now look for this for Facebook, Instagram, and other social media, and it attracts customers through special offers. And the restaurant has an historical vibe and the seasonal menu, keeping things fresh and interesting. The threats: competitors' new menu, opening of new restaurant in neighborhood, and customers becoming a picker and sensitive. Market positioning statement. Kaon Tanan positioned itself as a luxurious carinderia with Instagrammable and historical vibe, inspired by the late carinderia in the Philippines way back 70s to 90s that offers Filipino delicacies and cuisines with a reasonable price. Our mission is to delight and nourish our customers with healthy and delicious to eat spiciest and good quality Filipino foods with excellent service at a reasonable price in Instagrammable, luxurious theme, Filipino-style restaurant. Kaon Tanan dreams to be the instrument for all the Filipinos to remember our own delicious delicacies and to maintain profitable operation in a reasonable cost with a comfortable atmosphere and exceptional service as a top dining restaurant in the area.
Now let's move on to the objectives. Kaon Tanan wants to meet the highest standard of quality food and combines both modern creative and traditional Filipino styles of cooking to increase the sales by 10% after a year since it was introduced in the market, to obtain a 5% market share in the city of Calapan after 1 year, building and widening our connection to social media platforms to have at least 10,000 followers on our official accounts, to be one of the ambitious businesses with 1 to 2 new products, freebies, and discounts every 3 to 5 months, to be known as the luxurious carinderia, but with an affordable price a year after it was introduced to the market. And lastly, to be perceived and meet the tagline of the business, to taste how good Filipino delicacies and cuisines are.
The target markets are families, individuals, tourists, students, employees, and everyone.
Now let's move on to the product strategy. Unlike our competitors, Kaon at Tanan has a variety of choices when it comes to Filipino foods and delicacies. Our country is known for rice cakes, and our business makes sure that all the rice cakes that Filipinos are usually craving are available in our restaurant. We are also used to some delicious foods of the Filipinos like adobo, but what's different from our adobo is that we added some twist to make the adobo or our food more delicious and appetizing. Our business also offers budol fights for big families who want to celebrate their special occasions but are too lazy to cook. In Kaon na Tanan, you can celebrate your birthday, anniversaries, reunions, and such without taking too much effort. Just pay for it and we will serve you 100% of the best that we can do. Now let's move on to the pricing strategy. For the customers to buy the products, penetration pricing will be implemented during the first quarter of the offering. It will attract customers away from the competitors, for we are going to offer the products at a lower price. Therefore, we can capture a large part of the market at an early stage by making the products affordable to most of the customers. After the aforesaid period, the company will now implement the going rate pricing strategy to level the competitors' product prices. It will be done to maintain the product's price competitiveness in the market, and it will be on our side because we already have customers from previous months. Promotional mix. Kaon na Tanan will use both social media accounts, flyers, and tarpaulins to promote our business. We will have our official accounts on all social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to post our menu. If we have discounts and promos, it will be posted on our accounts. The owners of the business decided to use social media because a lot of people have access to this platform and it will be easier to promote the business. Since our business is new and we have to introduce it to everyone, we will use flyers and tarpaulins all around the city to promote the restaurant. All the details about the restaurant, where it is located, the contact number, some of our menu, and opening discounts are included in the flyers. The flyers and tarpaulins will be very effective, especially for customers who want the quick information about the restaurant. As you can see, we have here a flyer for the opening of the business. Last is the distribution strategy. Kaon na Tanan is a restaurant that offers dine-in and takeout services as well as reservations and ordering online. The distribution of the products when it is dine-in is: the heated products will be served at the chosen table of the customers. The payment will happen after your order at the front desk of the restaurant. On the other hand, the takeout distribution of products is the customer will order and pay for the food in the restaurant, but the products will be taken home. Since we have official accounts on many social media platforms, the consumers can order and reserve online for a much convenient way of availing the products.
Now I'm going to discuss the timetable, so let's start with the month of January. New Year promos for some cuisines who will order for this holiday, January 1 to 15. January 20 to 31, special Filipino Chinese cuisine because some Filipinos love to celebrate Chinese New Year. And February Valentine promo, you can book our VIP rooms for your intimate date. 1 month free rice cakes for every 1,000 total orders. In March, we have the birthday bundle. Order 1 cuisine and get 1 free for the birthday celebrant. April, to celebrate the Araw ng Kagitingan on April 9, special cuisines and delicacies will be served. OPM Day at the restaurant will be with the known band in the city on April 20. May, the first 10 workers of any establishments will receive one free cuisine on May 1. May 9, the restaurant will have an event named The Love of a Mother, wherein the children will have the chance to thank their mother in the stage prepared in the restaurant. In June, to celebrate Independence Day on June 12, the first 15 customers who will bring the flag of the Philippines in the restaurant will receive free rice cakes. In July, for customers that will avail the Budol Fight on July for the celebration of graduation, will get 15% off. To celebrate Eid al-Adha, the restaurant will have a special video presentation to this special holiday while the customers are enjoying their foods. August, National Heroes Day will be celebrated, and all the packaging of our products on that day will be heroes inspired. September, we will have an activity for grandparents. They will receive one rice cake from September 11 to 15. For every 2,000 orders, there's one free cuisine. October, the first 10 teachers who will avail our products on October will receive a free meal. November, free flowers and candles for the 5 first customers. November 31, to celebrate the Bonifacio, will receive rice cakes. December 20 to 25, the restaurant will offer 10% off for every product as an activity of the business for the holiday season. Now we're gonna start with the capital. For the land, 200,000, construction of restaurant 500,000, license 1,000, materials in kitchen 500,000, materials in service area 300,000, materials like plates or restaurant utensils 20,000, other small needs for restaurant 5,000 with a total of 1,526,000. For the expenses, we included the ingredients, light and water expense, the packaging for takeout and reservations, the Wi-Fi, the salary of staff, the advertising expense, and the miscellaneous fee. In monthly expenses, we computed with a total of 323,500. In yearly expenses, we have a total of 3,882,000 pesos. For the financial projections, we included the meat, chicken, vegetable, mix, dishes, the rice, halo-halo, rice cakes, Budol Fight, and the soft drinks. For the projected daily revenue, we have 16,725. Note that there are some days wherein Budol Fight were not availed by the customers because it is for special occasions only. For the projected monthly revenue, we have the total of 371,750. Note that in 1 month, the projected orders of Budol Fight are only 4 since it is for special occasions only. 1 Budol Fight order in 1 week times 4 weeks is equal to 20,000. In projected yearly revenue, we have a total of 4,461,000 pesos. We also included the income statement. For the monthly income statement, we have the sales, cost of goods sold, and the operating expenses. So the total sales for the month is 371,750. The gross profit is 68,750, and a total of 48,250 for the monthly net income. For the yearly income statement, we also included the sales, the cost of goods sold, and the operating expenses. For the sales, we have the total of 4,461,000, gross profit of 825,000, with a total of 579,000 as the net income of the Kaon Tanan yearly.
Tanan is a dining and takeout restaurant that offers all the famous Filipino foods and to be the instrument for all the Filipino to remember our own delicious delicacy. And what makes our business different from other restaurants is that we have our own strategies and techniques to give our 100 best for our customers. And what are you waiting for? Just come and visit Kaon Tanan because sa isang upo mo lang matitikman ang sarap ng Pilipinas.